Okay, y'all. So here we're starting triangles and similar triangles. One way you can tell similar triangles is that all angles on a triangle are equal. And it doesn't matter if it's bigger or smaller. Notice that all these three measures of these angles are equal. They're 80, 50, and 50, 80, 50, and 50, and 80, 50, and 50. So number one way to tell if triangles are singular or similar is that all angles are equal. The other way, and you worked on this stuff a lot before spring break, is that sides are proportional. So that means that the matching sides can make equivalent fractions or divide to the same number. So if we look at the first sides that match up, we have 2 and 4, and 2 over 4 equals 1/2 or 0.5. If we check the other two sides, we had 4 over 8, which equals 1/2 and is 0.5, and 6 over 12, which is 1/2 or 0.5. So that makes those triangles proportional, and it makes them similar. So a lot of times they'll indicate on triangles which angles are equal based on the bumps. So notice, like this has 1 bump, 3 bumps, and 2 bumps. So you use the number of bumps to know which angles match up and which sides match up. So if I look at this, I have 1 bump to 2 bumps is 4. That means that on the other triangle, the 1 bump to 2 bumps would match up with that. And I'm going to tell you that these numbers are not proportional. I'm just indicating, showing the sides and how it's easy to mess it up. Because if you look at it, 8 goes with 24, 4 goes with 27, and 9 goes with 12, and those are not correct. So if this triangle was flipped over, it might be a little bit different. But just make sure that you know that that's how you indicate which angles go together and which sides go together. So again, 1 bump to 3 bumps matches up to 1 bump to 3 bumps without me having to label the sides. Okay, so when you take the quiz, they're going to ask you for 3 different ways that you can tell a triangle similar. So 3 different ways are side, angle, side. If you know 2 sides and the angle in the middle, and they're the same, so if the sides are proportional and the angle is equal, then we know that that triangle is similar. And notice how the angle is in between the 2 sides. Just how it's worded, side, angle, side. SSS means all 3 sides are proportional. Remember, proportional means that they can equal the same fraction or the same decimal when you divide. So, side, side, side. And again, notice how these are marked. 1 goes with 1, 2 goes with 2, and 3 goes with 3. So we know that those sides, in this case, are equal. But if they're proportional when they give you numbers, that's how you would determine it. The third way is angle, angle, angle. And we already talked about how all 3 angles in a triangle have to be equal. And there's no cussing in math, so there is no angle side, side theorem. So not a proof. So the only 3 ways are side, angle, side, 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 and angle, angle, angle. Okay, I know I'm going really quick. So let's look at these 2 triangles. Are they similar? So in the first triangle, I was given the angles 20 and 60. In the second one, I was given 60 and 100. So remember that all triangles' angles add up to 180. So in the first triangle, if I do 180 minus 60 minus 20, I get 100. And I plug that in there. On the second triangle, I did 180 minus 100 minus 60, which gave me 20. So then this proved that I have 20, 60, 100, 20, 60, 100. Yes, these triangles based on their angles, so angle, 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 would be considered similar. Looking at this one, is triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF? So in this case, when they give you the letters match up with the partner in the same place. So A matches with D, B matches with E, and C matches with F. So that means that, again, if I look up here, AB goes with DE. So AB is 6, DE is 12. So 6 over 12. And then 8 over 16 and 10 over 18. And if we simplify those fractions, we get 1/2, 1/2, and 5/9. Because all three sides aren't the same fraction, or if you divided them and got decimals, they're not the same. So this is not similar. You would say, no, this triangle is not similar. And then on this one, they may ask you to find the missing side given the triangles are similar. So they're telling you these triangles are similar. We already know the angles are all equal. We don't need to know what they equal. That's not important. But what we're going to do is decide. So we can choose any pair that we know. So I chose 6 and 24. Because I know that one, and then I'm going to set up the proportion because I don't know 8 over x. So again, I could have used 4 and 16 and 8 over x, or I could know that, oh look, if 6 goes into 24 4 times, 4 goes into 16 4 times, so in order for this to be proportional, I would have to multiply 8 by 4, which would be 32. Or again, you did all that practice with the proportions. So in your calculator, you could do 8 times 24 divided by 6. And that's going to give you 32. Okay, that was a quick lesson. Again, I will send you a Google Meet link if you need extra help. Some of you haven't done any of my work yet, and I need you to catch up on that. Grades are going to go in, and you're going to start failing. This quarter is new grades. Third quarter wasn't, fourth quarter is. So I really need you to stay on top of it. Let me know if you need help. I miss you guys so much. It's crazy, probably more than you miss me. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.